Get ready.
Hey there, Disney lovers, welcome back. This week we're going to do a top 10 of Disney movies that are on Disney Plus UK. Now, these aren't my personal top 10, and there are lots of Disney films on Disney Plus UK. And like I said the other week, we will do on the last week of December a video with all the A to Z, so you guys can decide what your top 10 is. But if you've got an idea of what you like from Disney on Disney Plus UK at the moment, pop them in the comments. Let me know your top 3 Disney live action films, not the cartoons, just the live action ones, and they've got to be Disney. So we're gonna delve straight into it. Like always on these top 10 ones, this is as live. I will not be editing this in any way. This is completely as it's coming out of my mouth, so who knows what's gonna happen. And we're gonna move on now to number 10, which is The Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Now, I was really surprised when Disney Plus came out and I was looking through all the films that this was actually a Disney film. I didn't know. I thought it was a different production. But yes, it is a Disney live action film. Now, it's great. It's like, it's as all films that are based on computer games, it's not fantastic, but it's still a good adventure game, film rather, not game. It's based on a game. But yeah, I never played Prince of Persia, so I'm not 100% on the story and whether it follows any of the plot lines on that, or whether it's complete new plot line. But that is my number 10. So we're going to move on to number 9, which is The Rocketeer. Now, I loved this film as a kid. It was fun. It's like, who wouldn't want to have a jetpack and fly around? So yeah, it's obviously based off the comics, and there is different versions of The Rocketeer. There's a female version as well as a male version, and now as well on Disney Plus you have the young kid who is the Rocketeer as well. So we're going to move on to number 8. We're going to fly through these today, guys. The Three Musketeers. Again, loved this when I was a kid. It's like these characters all really cool. So it's Athos, Pathos, and I can't remember the last one. Who is it, guys? Come on. Anyway, it's the Three Musketeers and it's D'Artagnan. They are different versions of the Three Musketeers everywhere. They've even got there's a Disney Mickey Mouse version as well, but I loved this one as it was fun adventure, and some great comedy in it as well. But yeah, it was just a really fun film. So we're going to move on to number 7, and that's The Haunted Mansion. Now, a lot of people don't like this film. I don't know why they don't like it, but they don't. I thought Eddie Murphy, he's a really funny guy, and I do love watching him in films and stuff. And The Haunted Mansion obviously is based off the ride in the Disney parks, The Haunted Mansion, and it does have a lot of homage to a lot of things that happen in that ride. So that is why I like it, and I like the singing statues and things as well. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put this on my top 10. Obviously, it's here, but as you can see, it's resumed. I haven't watched it. I did a little bit of a test with Group Watch with it before, so I'm gonna have to watch it all the way through, I think. But let's move on to number 6. Is it? Are we on number 6 already? We are. So we just had that one, Haunted Mansion, which is based on a ride at Disney, and also the next one is based on a ride, which is Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Now, this is the very first one, and to be honest, this is my favorite one out of all of them. I don't even know how many of them there are anymore. Is it 5 or is it 6? I don't know. But as for the other ones, it lacked a little bit. It's like, this is a great story to me. It's very long films, 2 hours and 24 minutes, very long. But yeah, brilliant thing is with this is, again, like the Haunted Mansion, it has some homages to the ride in it as well. And people think that Jack Sparrow was added into the ride after the film and things, but apparently he was always in the ride, but wasn't like a major character before the film, and then they obviously changed it, so he is like in it quite a lot then. I can't remember that. I'm gonna have to try and find some old family videos and see if we recorded the entire ride. I don't think we did, because it's a very dark ride, and it would have been old cameras which haven't got the best low light. But yeah, it's a great adventure film. It's like you got Orlando Bloom. This is the first film after Lord of the Rings I really knew he was in. He has done lots of other films around this time, but this is the first one I think I saw him that he wasn't Legolas from Lord of the Rings. But we're going to move into number 5 now. Is it number 5? Am I jumping ahead? And it is number 5. Yes, George of the Jungle. Now, what can I say about this? This is just a fun, stupid film, really. You got old Tarzan wannabe George here of the jungle, and yeah, it's Brendan Fraser back in his heyday, 1997, and it's just a great family fun comedy film, really. So just gonna leave it at that. Watch it if you haven't watched it. And we're gonna go into number 4, which is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I loved this film growing up. Absolutely loved it. All 3 of them are on Disney Plus right now. I think I will double check that for you in a moment. But yeah, it's like it's just a great film where the inventor here creates a shrinking machine, and the kids accidentally shrink themselves, and then they get lost in the garden, and all sorts of things happen to them. So let's have a quick little look, see if all of them are on here. Yeah, all 3 of them are here, so that's great. So that's number 1, that's number 2, and that's number 3. But we're gonna crack on to number 3 now of my top 10, which is Hocus Pocus. Now, I watch this every Halloween, usually when I'm carving a pumpkin, but this year I did not have a pumpkin to carve, unfortunately. So yeah, so I love this film. Obviously, I Put a Spell on You was a great song in the film, and it's just fantastic. It's like, I have heard that they're thinking about doing a remake of it, but I really hope they don't. Just leave it as it is. Some things aren't meant to be done as a remake. That old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, I think that is right. And a lot of people, I remember coming up to Christmas, to Halloween, were saying we've had enough for 2020, so no virgins light the candle. So hopefully they didn't, and didn't release the Sanderson sisters. But we're gonna move now into number 2, and that is Tron Legacy. Now, Tron Legacy, I watched this. This is the second film I watched with as a 3D film that wasn't coming out at you, and it was more about depth as a 3D film, and it doesn't really hit you until you enter the digital world, which is what they wanted, and it is beautiful. It's like, I love the original Tron, but Tron Legacy, obviously with the updated graphics and things, is amazing. It's like, it's got some awesome tunes from Daft Punk in it, so I highly recommend checking out the soundtrack as well. But then look at the beautiful graphics of the light cycles and things like that. So I really enjoy this one. I will probably watch it again now that I've seen this. It's one of those films, like, whenever somebody mentions it, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that now. But yeah, so what is my number 1 out of all these Disney live action films? It's like, it could be Pete's Dragon, it could be many other things, but I don't know why Pete's Dragon was the only one that popped into my head then. But let's have a look. What is my top 10 Disney live action film? Cool Runnings. Now, I adore this film. This is my go-to when I'm down film. So obviously it's about the bobsleigh team from Jamaica, who turn a lot of heads when they come there. It's just a fantastic film, guys. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend doing a what's that? It's just the trailer. It's interesting sometimes to go in and click on the extras and see what you get on there. But that is my top 10 of Disney live action movies of all time. That is on Disney Plus UK at the moment. the last week of December, I am going to go through all the A to Z of Disney films again, so you guys can see every film that came out in 2020 on Disney Plus UK. So obviously not every film has been released on here. There are lots and lots and lots in their vault that they still haven't brought out. So who knows what 2021 will bring as for Disney live action films. But that is all we have time for this week. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and notification bell. I do these videos every week on a Wednesday. Maybe not top 10s, but there might be updates or what's coming on to Disney Plus. Lots of different things like that. We've also got some Doctor Who videos that Johnny VR does. We have PlayStation 5 videos, and we have lots of geeky videos like cosplay, Comic-Cons, and much more. So make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification bell, and also check out our social medias where we'll drop down some up-to-date information about things on Disney Plus. As and when we hear of it, we try to retweet or share on our Facebook as soon as, really. Same with PlayStation 5 things as well. So if you'd like to support us, you can go to our tipping site, which is coffee.com/skybotfilm, and you can tip us the price of a coffee, which we've set at £2, so it's actually cheaper than a price of coffee at Starbucks or Costa. But you can also just share the video. It doesn't cost you anything to share it, and it does really, really help us out. So thanks very much for everyone for all your support and your continuing support. Also, if you got any ideas of what you want to watch on this channel, just pop a comment down below and we'll look into it for you. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time.